Oke, before Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Before I start everything, I will introduce myself. My name is Ahmad Faisal. I'm from Rombongan. You can call me Faisal. Then you may introduce it about yourself, Mr. Sarfi.
My name is Ibu Sharfi, and usually everyone call me Rafi. And I'm in Darul Ulama as one of students and one of teacher in English Development Club Department. And also I'm right now studying in University of Nurul Jadid in English Development in English Education Department. So that's all about my information.
Okay, now I will interview Mr. Sarfi. The first question is for me. Can you recommend any good books or movie to help me learn English?
Maybe that's about book. I have read some books. Maybe they're useful for you, but I will recommend you about grammar books of English, because right there you can find many texts of English and also the using of them. And that's about the movies. The movies that I very recommend you to learn English is Wednesday, because in that movie there are many useful vocabularies and also how the way to speak up.
What did you know of that book or that movie?
I have read some about the book. I have read sometimes, and the movie I have finished all the episode of that.
So have you read about that book?
I have all of them.
Okay, I will next. The second question is, how can I make learning English more fun and interesting?
Interesting.
Alright.
More interesting if you become a teacher of something like maybe you can have some preparations before you teach, because every preparation of every meeting with your student you need preparations. About the fun, as teacher we can have some specialty. We can have our specialties as teacher, but if we can give question after reading. Maybe it's gonna be more fun.
If it's like that, have the human has some book in his book how to prepare it to teaching the student.
If in private life,
Alright.
in private maybe it's gonna be easy, because we just meet with two people. There is no another distract. There is no someone that maybe distract you or give the another opinion.
Okay, next I will ask it again. The third question is, how important is grammar when learning English?
How important the grammar
The grammar.
in learning
When
English?
learning English.
Maybe that's just 40%, because the 60% are they speaking and also reading and also writing. But the most important I think that's reading, because when we reading and when we do reading, that's many things that we will get, as like new vocabulary and also how the way to read it, how to pronounce every words. Maybe that's one.
Reading. If it's like singing,
Maybe singing
Also-
we can add into our skill, and
Our
also
skill.
our hobby. We can add it, but it's okay. That's not the tool. That's not the tool. But let's just make it to be hobby, not the tools. How do we learning English?
so for this question, grammar just only 30.
40,
40.
40%.
40%.
That's not about grammar, because if we just learning grammar but we afraid to speak up, it's gonna be useless.
Okay, next, the fourth question is what kind of extracurricular activities are available for English students?
Many English skills that are available for every student, like English debate. English debate, it teach us about how do we to give some opinions to another people, and examine us to brave to give some opinions to another people, and also teach us how to speak up.
Speak up. If extracurricular about vocab or reading, singing, this can to
It can be some new extracurricular.
next. The fifth question is how does the school help us learning English better?
How does
How does the school help us learn English better?
many things at schools help us to learn English, our English to be better. There are our school must focus to our skill. That's not to all of the skill, but make it one skill to be our priority. As like if you like reading books, so you can improve your skill in reading. Maybe using some composing or something. It's like if you have skill in speaking, maybe you can examine yourself to be more speak up, using English debate or training in speech.
I think next. Six. What's the most common mistake students make in English, and how can I avoid it?
Many students have made mistaken while they are using English, as like they knew about many vocabularies, but they afraid to directly to
Speak up.
make it
Make
It's
Make
like
it.
using speaking.
it.
Sometimes we find a new words, and we afraid to interact
practice
with,
it.
to practice it. We are afraid. As a student, we must be brave, and we don't have to afraid to practice anything but English.
If he doesn't shy or not afraid to practice it, that can be once again or
Yes. Throw the
the
faith.
afraid or. Okay, next question is fun question. What's the best way to learn new vocabulary?
The best way for us to learn a new vocabulary, it's like I have said just now, the best way to learn English, maybe we find English vocabulary directly to practice it, maybe as like to our friend or every people around us, directly to give it to more example. Maybe we can make some example from that words. It's gonna be the tools for us to learn English.
Oh, I think for me that's the example is like my teacher give me some vocab it.
Nah,
So I will practice it to my friends. Let's eat.
directly to speak up with other people.
Okay. Next eighth question is what's one thing you wish all students knew about learning English?
Maybe one thing that I wish every student must know about English is English is fun, but it's just English is fun. It's just about our mindset and our around us, Because if around us is not most of people using English, maybe it's gonna be something make us to be shy. But if we know the right place to using English, it's gonna be something special for you. That's why I said English is fun.
So it's like us must find it where the place when we will
Yeah.
speak English or another person like. Okay, ninth question. How do you motivate students who are struggling with English
How we motivate
Mm.
every student.
when he struggling?
Don't ever you angry to every people that make mistaken while learning English. Don't give them, don't mock them or maybe don't angry with them, because it's gonna be it will make they down. It will make they down and afraid to speak English. So just motivate us like giving support or giving uh, some gift like that. So don't angry if they make mistaken while they are studying English. Just motivate the positive thing only to them.
So it's like us when give motivate, it's like support it them.
We should to support them. Do not angry with them like that. So we don't have to angry, but we can support them and give them some motivation.
Can you give me like the example of motivation?
Don't be afraid. Maybe you make mistaken in one words. So I must to don't afraid. Just look for the another example. That's not that's not wrong. That's not wrong. But you just using another words to make it perfect. Maybe it's not.
Okay, next question. What teaching method do you find most effective for English language learning?
For English learner, I think the most important is reading.
Method.
Because yes, reading method. Reading method is like novel, or maybe new novel, or small novel, short story. It's gonna be a good method for every learner students, especially for the new English learner. It's gonna be more fun and it's gonna be make them know about the grammar and the using of tenses, every tenses in English, because they will find many tenses and also many grammar inside.
It will be right again the grammar.
Of course, they can improve their tenses and their grammar also like that. In one method, there is a reading.
Okay, I think that's all for my question. Before I close, the last, can you give me some motivation for me to will be spirit again to teach?
Maybe motivation. Some motivation for me is never get back if you get complained. Never get back if you get complained, because it's just our never get back if you get complained, because it's just one of trouble for us to improve ourselves.
Okay. will close this meeting. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.